This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
The man, the myth, the legend that is Omar Kelly and our EJDConstruction.com Miami Dolphins report. There he is. How you feeling, my man? You feeling good?
Horrible.
What happened now?
Something's going on.
What happened? Tua had another great practice?
No, come on. I don't care about that. I was very happy to see him have a good practice. Skylar Thompson, Jesus Lord. Like, I am so excited to see him play an exhibition game, and I hope he gets an extensive run.
Oh, he will. I mean,
they're
not going to play Teddy a ton. They'll probably play Teddy, I bet, a quarter, and then he probably carries the rest.
They didn't practice Teddy yesterday, which I'm assuming maybe because Teddy's going to have to play like extensive snaps. I don't know, and I don't know where you stand on this, but it just doesn't make sense to me that you don't get Tua some reps.
You know what I think it is? I know you're going to disagree with me on this.
You don't know what I'm going to disagree with you on.
Well, it's Tua. I think the coach is saying, I'm super happy with everything he's done. He's had a great couple of weeks of training camp. He had a solid 2 days here against Tampa. I've seen enough. I don't need to put him out there against an overzealous backup or third stringer trying to make a name for himself, and I pick up a cheap injury. This kid knows the offense. He's doing his job in the classroom. He's doing his job on the practice field. I like what I see. I've seen enough. And I think, and you know, and I know that what they did the last 2 days is way more productive than any preseason game. So
that's true, and that's fair. But let me ask you this question, and you don't think Tua and Connor Williams need a little bit of work?
I think Connor needs it, and he'll get it. He doesn't need Tua. It doesn't matter who's back there. Just snap the bitch right. That's all. And so if he can do it with Teddy, I believe Connor will play some.
He better play some.
Ron Armstead will not. But Connor was going to play. Huh?
I think Teron Armstead will not play. I'd be shocked if he played at all in the pre. But the rest of the linemen, they need some work. They need a little bit of run. But I personally, and I'm being a nitpicky kind of person, but I don't see the harm in Tua getting 2 series this week, 2 series next week, and then shutting it down because he's clearly not going to play in the third one.
Because I think he gets the extensive play next week. That's probably why. I think he gets a nice chunk next week, and then it's over, and they've seen enough. I just think the injury risk is too high. There's too much on the line in the season for both these guys because the periphery has been so polluted. You know what I mean? Because the people on the outside have tried to change everything from the inside.
Yeah, and you make a good point. If he comes out and he doesn't look incredibly sharp for whatever reason or factors, the negative that you're going to take from it is probably the juice isn't worth the squeeze.
Right.
So, you might have a point. Now, I could see that he's made so much positive forward progress. Why chance any little negative momentum? You have more to lose than you have to gain from getting him work on the field. I could see that. I can. Because that's a real tough defensive line.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I almost had a heart attack yesterday when you were praising Austin Jackson. I'm like,
I'm fair. I know,
but I gotta have fun with it not because you were praising him, just the fact that he's made progress and it's refreshing and for me, it kind of starts to justify what I talked about the entire season last year, that it was all on the offensive coaching that had failed everybody on that team. I don't blame the players. Now I can blame Solomon Kinley now. You know what I'm saying? Now I know that Solomon Kinley has had good coaching. Okay, now you can't do it. Now I know you can't play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if Austin's making progress, it's because he has better people around him, that Frank knows what he's doing, that McDaniel knows what he's doing, that Applebaum knows what he's doing, and so he has better people around him, and And that's why, Connor can lean on a guy that played center, and all of these other young guys are playing a little better. And guess who's not? Solomon Kinley. He's fallen behind. So now that I get a better
his body wasn't even right. His body. Everybody came into camp leaner, stronger. Solomon looks like he's fatter, and it is.
You said that a month ago.
Yeah, I mean,
you said that a month ago.
And the thing is, he might stick around because he's good at pass protection. He's just not helping you anywhere in the run game. And if you do find yourself in a situation where you got this power pig defensive tackle and something happens to Liam or Robert Hunt, and you just need Solomon to hold his ground against this guy, No,
the other guy's playing. I'm playing him. The undrafted
Robert Jones.
Kid.
Yeah, I mean,
the other kids already made him expendable.
Solomon is very good at being John Jerry, which is basically you're not going to drive him to the quarterback. He's not going to be moved.
Right.
So he's not going to move you, but he's not going to be moved. So there is some potential value there. I just, he falls into the Adam Shaheen category where if it ain't serving you moving forward, you might as well just get rid of it. The Benagi category.
Right. Yeah. And that's one that you would hope it would progress here as season goes on, because the more he plays and the more he screws up, you're supposed to get better. So, that'll be and by the way, I'm looking forward to watching him play a lot tomorrow.
Noah should play 30 snaps a game every single exhibition game. Like, he should not leave the field. Yep. Because if Jesus Christ, if this guy does not improve after you play him 120 snaps in the exhibition season, just move on.
Right. Yeah. That's fair.
Because I cannot tell you, somebody put together, they took a legal film, which is what it's very troubling to me that's happening now. Fans are sitting there and they're recording all the practice and they're able to produce it and put it online. Like, if this keeps up, fans are never going to get to go to training camp ever again. But that's besides the point. But somebody put together a film and a cut up, and it was sent to me yesterday. And I don't know who would do this, because clearly somebody has an agenda against Noah. But it was literally every horrendous play Noah made during the week's practice. It's probably a 2-minute video. Yeah. But for you to film everything and then put it on and then cut it up and put it out on one video and just show just how bad he played. Yeah. I didn't share it, but I was just like, damn. I mean, I saw it live. So I wrote 2 stories on it live because it was so bad. If Noah's on the field, he's clearly going to be picked on and attacked. And that just doesn't benefit anybody on defense.
Well, the challenge when you ask a player to switch positions and it's not natural to them, it becomes a real gamble for you.
He was a first-round pick at the position that he switched to.
Let me explain. Let me finish here on this one. Let me give you a comparison. Sometimes some players are able to make transitions. Carnell Lake and Rod Woodson were great players, and they went from corner to safety, and they were able to do it. You know what I mean? Some guys, Eric Rowe, was a so-so corner at times, or mediocre, never a good corner, but he became a much better cover safety and covering tight ends. He found another role and he was able to make that adjustment.
Yes.
The problem that happens sometimes is you try to make that position change and you hope the player has the skill set and awareness to be able to make that adjustment. Sometimes the gamble doesn't happen because Ryan Tannehill makes the change from wide receiver to back to quarterback.
made $100 million in his career. Stop it.
Okay,
Stop it.
I don't
Stop
care
it.
what he's
Stop
made.
it. Stop it.
Does he have any awareness in the pocket?
He's taken he's taken the
all
Tennessee
these years.
Titans to the AFC Championship game.
No,
Like, you know how I feel
Derrick
about
Henry
Ryan Tannehill.
has taken
You
them
need
to the
to
AFC
stop it. You
Derrick
need to stop
Henry
it.
has taken them to the AFC
No, Ryan Tannehill took them to the AFC Championship game. He beat Miami and earned the #1 seed.
I will ask you again, and you can lie to me. You can lie to me like Stephen Ross if you want. After all these years, does Ryan Tannehill have any pocket awareness at this point?
No, he does not.
Exactly. That's my point. No matter how much you play him,
if I look hard enough, I will find you another starting quarterback who has horrendous pocket awareness too.
Who?
If I look hard enough, I will find you one.
No great quarterback has pocket awareness. That's why
I didn't say he was great.
Well,
I didn't say it was great.
Or franchise. No franchise quarterback lacks pocket awareness because you can't be a quarterback. You can't be a franchise quarterback without pocket awareness, my brother.
I saw
That's just the way it is. Russell Wilson, Dan Marino, Aaron Rodgers, they all have eyes in the back of their heads. They see you before you're coming, bro.
I saw the fuss being made of Willis's preseason game. And I in my mind, I just said to myself, like, yeah, it's coming. Which is why Tannehill was like, bump that dude. I ain't helping him.
Right. Exactly. That's my point.
You know what?
No matter.
You know what?
It happens.
They'll move on. They'll put him on the trading block. The Indianapolis Colts will go sign in. He'll get another $100 million contract.
No, Frank Reich knows quarterbacks. There's no way he signs that guy.
I'm just giving you an example.
I get that, but pick somebody that doesn't know quarterbacks. Don't pick.
You know, Tannehill is quarterback number 22 in the NFL, and he will make another $100 million as quarterback number 22.
I know. I think he's headed for Backupville after this.
Oh, hell no.
Oh yeah. He's headed for Backupville. Look, you saw it last year. Pressure, scatterbrain. No matter what you do, there are some guys. Hey, Connor Williams.
Let's not talk about.
He's got to get that snapping. He's got to get that snapping down. You know what I'm saying? It's a switch for him, and he's got to get that snapping down. Austin Jackson. Maybe Austin Jackson was never a guard. Maybe what he is a tackle.
No. Don't say that. No, he wasn't a damn left tackle. We know that.
Right, but maybe he's a right tackle. My point is, it's too even early for Austin Jackson to even know. But you already know. But what I'm saying is, you already know with Ryan, no matter how much you play him, he'll never have quarterback instincts. So the question is, will Noah Igbenogany ever develop, because he's a receiver,
oh my God,
instincts to become a corner? I'm sorry, Omar, that's a thing. Some guys just can't make a position switch because all of a sudden they have to think like that new position.
Oh my God.
You know?
His awareness is so bad. It is so bad. And I don't know how you fix that. And I like Noah. He was a man crush player for me. And all I'm doing is sitting there thinking to myself, how wrong I was.
It's not a wrong. It's wrong on the projection because you see the talent and the skill set and you hope you can convert it. But it's up. But the part that you, me, Chris Greer, Marvin Allen, Reggie McKay, what you'll never be able to decipher for any player is what's here. And you won't find out until you actually get the guy. Then when you get the guy, you'll find out.
And he's mentally tough. He came in was mentally tough. And I mean, I would say a lesser player mentally would have quit on himself by now. And I give Noah credit for the fact that he hasn't quit on himself. But as I said earlier, I would play him at least 30 snaps a game in the next preseason games.
Amen.
And pray to God that he stops looking like a dumpster fire.
Right.
And maybe I could use him as a gunner. Like Jesus Lord, like Noah, like, bro, you got like what is going on here?
Hey, listen. The flip side is if Trill does come through, well,
Trill's
then
better than him. Trill better than him. I don't understand why Trill doesn't.
well, obviously Trill is better than him right now. But what I'm saying is,
Deion Crosson's better than him.
if he becomes like a player for you, well, then you found a way to find another player where you didn't end up getting a player in the first round.
But here's my concern, and I hear where you're coming, and I've said this to you previously.
You got to get a Siler from somewhere. You got to find other players and other parts. All that.
Hey,
so,
all of 2019 when the team was picking up waiver wire claims and poaching guys. From 2019, all the players that that were my example of you tanking because you shouldn't be claiming guys on Tuesday and starting them on Sunday.
Right.
The only player that actually turned into anything out of that, Zach Sealer.
Sealer, yes. Sealer, yeah. Sealer was that. Well, Nick Needham too. Nick Needham was picked up from the scrap heap right from the get-go, and he
No. I mean,
he's undrafted, bro. He was undrafted in 2019.
But you got him. You got him as an undrafted rookie. I consider the guys that no other team had him. Like it's not like Trill.
You're looking like Trill Williams and Nick Needham are the same.
Like no other team had him. Like you said, hey, we're gonna give you this. We're gonna make the best offer to you, and we're gonna bring you here because and it was Josh Boyer who believed in him.
Right.
So
Tanner Connor's that guy now. Robert Jones is that guy.
Tanner Connor, goodness gracious.
And Robert Jones is that guy too, right? Then nobody had him.
Absolutely. Robert Jones is your sixth offensive lineman. No question, no debate, no. If something happens
I just want to bring that up because when you're lazy and you just want to say, well, they missed on this draft pick. Okay, but they hit on other ones, but they're also finding street free agents.
Yeah, but that
are helping you.
There hasn't been a season I've covered the Dolphins where they didn't have a street free agent like do something. So
that's what you got to do.
So that's what I expect. But I hear where you're coming from. But I would rather you actually hit on your draft picks early and late, and hit in free agency and hit on undrafted free agents. That's what the Steelers do. That's what the Ravens do. That's what Seattle does. Like, let's get there before I start crowning.
Well, the last 3 years has been that. Overall,
I don't want to. I haven't looked at it, so I can't.
They're hitting more than they're missing. That's for sure. They're hitting a lot more than they did in the past. God.
3 years. Does that include 2020?
Yeah. You can include 2020.
You're gonna make me do this. You really gonna make me do this?
Hey, all of a sudden, 2 out of the 3 in 2020, and you throw.
I'm sorry.
And by the way, don't forget Raekwon and Brandon Jones in there in 2000.
Okay, you are gonna make me do this. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah. Damn right, I'm gonna make you do this, bitch.
Let's do this. Tua, who I love, over Herbert. Everybody in the NFL will tell you.
That's not how you justify it.
Let me finish. No, everybody in the NFL will tell you.
No. He hasn't won anything yet. So when he wins,
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. Okay. Everybody, you poll 31 other teams, they'll tell you. You say Tua over Herbert, they'll tell you Dolphins effed up.
Well, that's fine.
Just take your L. Just take your L.
It's not taking.
I would have done it too. I would have done it too. No, but I still got to take the L.
Omar, that's not how you measure a draft. You don't measure it by other players, my brother.
Can I continue? I knew you were going to get caught in this.
No, you can't continue because
you can't acknowledge that you got to take the L for picking Tua over Herbert.
If Tua's successful, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what Herbert does.
One looks like he might be a franchise quarterback. One looks like he might be an elite quarterback. You got to take the L.
No,
you got to take the L, Big O.
You can't take anything until the might is gone.
All right. Let's move on. No.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is there a might behind Joe Burrow?
He just took a team to the Super Bowl.
End of story.
He's a franchise quarterback.
End of story.
He's not an elite quarterback. He's a franchise quarterback.
My point is, end of story. There's no might in front of him.
Okay.
You see how
he might be an elite quarterback.
You see how you didn't even hesitate, because nobody in their right minds after watching Joe Burrow at LSU and in the NFL will say he's not elite and he doesn't have franchise qualities in him. So far, Justin Herbert hasn't won jack shit.
Don't disagree with you on that.
Okay?
But everybody will look at him and say he's elite.
And all I saw from Justin Herbert was that he had way more talent than Tua and won the same amount of games. So until
Probably less.
And again, I don't care about the measurements between the two. You look at the pick and you say, now the way Tua is playing, he's starting to justify his drafting. And if he goes out and balls out this year and becomes your quarterback, the pick is justified. And if Austin Jackson stays at right tackle all year long, the pick is justified. And if Noah is Noah, the pick is unjustified. And that's it. It becomes a successful first round if Tua becomes your starter and Jackson becomes your right tackle. It's not a matter of comparing them
the rest of the
to
draft.
other players.
The rest of the draft. Let's finish with the rest of the draft. Robert Hunt, you take a win.
Stud.
Raekwon Davis,
stud.
You take a win. Solomon Kinley, you take an L. Jason Strobridge, you take an L. Curtis Weaver, you take an L. Blake Ferguson, I'm sorry, I'm giving you an L because you shouldn't be drafting the goddamn long snapper. Malcolm Perry, you take an L. You had a treasure chest of draft picks.
You hit 4. You hit them 4. Two of your first rounders, your second, and your seven.
We forgot Brandon Jones, which I think the jury's out. I know you like him. You want your W. I can't give you a W. Brandon, I don't think you get this because
he's a ball hawk, bro.
No, he's not. Which is why he doesn't cover anybody. Brandon is a very limited player, and he busts a lot. Like, you know how many times plays happen and the defensive backs are looking at Brandon like, bro, what the?
He's a baby. He's still learning, but he makes plays.
All right, cool.
He forces turnovers. He gets sacks.
All right,
cool. The football. And by the way, you said ball hawk. You think you're only looking at coverage downfield. I'm talking about he's around the ball.
He's around the ball. He makes things happen. He's not an impactful player. Don't do that. Javon Holland is an impactful player.
Oh no, Javon Holland's a freaking stud.
I ain't seen Brandon Jones make a play in 3 weeks, bro. 3 weeks. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're just terrible.
Javon make a play every other day. Brandon Jones,
he's a first rounder, bro.
Second rounder, but a second rounder. So he's picked 1 round ahead of Brandon Jones. And I'm not dissing Brandon Jones. I like him. I think he's better than Eric Rowe. But for you to think he's a finished product and he's a stud,
I'm not his finished product, but I love where he's going. I mean, he has. You're going to tell me he has not improved so far in the first 2 years he's been here?
Actually, the same player. Makes flash plays, decent in the box, and will F up your secondary.
Fearless.
F it up. Can't cover nobody. Tell me the person he can cover.
No, that is the area he has to improve on, but I like everything else about his game.
If you have busts in the secondary,
terrific blitzer, will get his nose dirty. He looks like the kind of guy you want to develop into a strong
safety. Can't cover nobody. What are we doing?
No, that you see again. You give up on young people.
I do not give up on young players. I look at what's there and I evaluate it. Like
and you give up on them.
Last year's draft, 2020, because you said 3 years. So you want,
no, this 4th year doesn't count. You can't.
So you want to go to 2019? You want me to take that? Because you're taking a lot of L's on that one.
Isn't that his first year as full-time GM? Or is that
no.
When did you when was
time in charge?
What year was it that Gase and
2016 he became a full-time
No. Well, the year that he took over after Gase
2019.
So then it has to be from there on.
Okay. So we go all right, you want to do the 2019 draft. Christian Wilkins.
2019 that was Flo's year, right? There was no
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You have to do that. You have to do that.
Don't do that.
You have to be fair. Yes.
Don't do that.
Be fair.
Flo didn't want Josh Rosen.
Huh?
So, yeah, Yeah.
But Flo didn't want Josh Rosen? Oh, no. I don't know if he wanted him or not. That's a terrible trade. Go ahead.
Okay.
Throw it in there.
Christian Wilkins, even though he is looking like the stud of that defensive tackle draft, is Christian Wilkins a franchise player?
Yes. He's gotten better every year, dude.
He has.
He was the leading tackler in his position last year.
I disagree with you. I don't see a franchise player. Wow, I see a good starter, a good rotational.
He's a hell of a player. He gets better every year. He's a terrific leader.
Offensive coordinators game planning for Christian Wilkins. Thank you. All right, let's move on. Josh Rosen.
Oh, I'm sorry. So he's not the dude from the Rams. He's not Warren Sapp, so he sucks. Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying is,
I mean, there's like one of those guys every generation, and you're measuring everybody by him.
Christian's a very good player. Is he drastically better than Zach Sealer?
He's a hell of a player.
Answer the question. Is he drastically better than Zach Sealer?
He's better than Zach Sealer, not drastically better, but he's better than Zach Sealer. But again, the front office is awesome. They find somebody in the first round, and they find somebody in street free agency. I don't care.
You take a W for that. You take a W for that. You're gonna take these 2 L's for Josh Rosen.
And by the way,
Sealer 2 L's for Josh Rosen.
And I'm taking a win for Sealer and a win for Needham in 19, bitch.
Yeah. I'll give you a win for Preston Williams too, mother.
No, that ain't no win.
Oh, you taking a win? You taking a win for that? Accept your win.
Dude, that was a win for like the first 2 months of 19.
Accept your win. You get it. You get a win.
No, that's not a win. I'm not taking a win.
I'm giving you 2 L's for Josh Rosen.
I'm giving you the loss, and I'm giving you back Canseco. Us Cubans don't want him either. All right, go ahead.
I'm giving you 2 L's for Josh Rosen. I'm giving you an L for Michael Dieter. I know you love Andrew Van Ginkel, so I'll let you have the W.
Come on, stud.
He's just a guy. He's just a guy.
Break out this year. Break out this year.
Break out as a special team.
It's a 5th round pick. He's been
break out as a special teamer.
5th round pick.
Break out as a special teamer.
Oh, come on. He makes plays. You are cruel, dude.
He is a garbage man. I love that. I love that about him.
I think he was a player, bro. I like him.
Isaiah Prince, you take an L.
Yeah.
Chandler Cox, you take an L. Myles Gaskin, I'll give you a W. I don't know if he's going to be around much longer, but
I mean, he's been a good pick for him. Well,
he's been a starter for 2 years.
Yeah, he'll be in this league. Somebody will pick him up.
His salary is just too big for what he's contributing. He's like, I think he's the second highest paid back because he's got playing time incentives and like $3.5 million for Myles Gaskin. But what I like about Myles is he does everything at a higher level. So blocks at a higher level.
Nice, solid pick for a 7th rounder, bro. Solid.
Yeah, no. But overall, 2019 draft is quite disappointing.
Well, no, because you also had to add Nick Needham in there. You have to add Steeler in there.
I mean, your rookie class is respectable. Your draft class is disappointing. You have 2 players in it.
You can't compartmentalize things. You gotta throw you said
all right.
Your decisions in drafting and signing and trading and all that combined overall, I think they've done a really good job.
C performance in 2019. I'll give you a C+ performance in 2020 because you had a treasure chest of resources and you squandered a lot of it.
No, now if the franchise quarterback hits, that alone becomes a great draft.
In 2021, you get an A because you got 3 dogs. 3 dogs.
Yeah.
In that draft class. And that's what you need to continue to recreate. And I'll even give you a victory in 2022 because Tyreek is better than anything you could have drafted in the first 3 rounds because I've never seen anybody like him. Ever.
Well, we flushed out Flo, so now we can go get Tyreek. That was good, bro. You flushed out Flo. Flo didn't even want help from Eric Flowers. Well, you think he would have wanted help from Teron Armstead? No, I mean, Flo would have been, no, we would have been fine. By the way, can you tell me about Larnell Coleman? What the hell got into him? All of a sudden, all of a sudden he can block. What happened there?
You know what? He had a good day. He had a good day yesterday.
I've never heard that with Larnell Coleman and good day have never been in the same sentence.
You're correct. You're correct.
Okay.
And props to him. At some point, I thought he was the worst offensive lineman last year. Yeah. And I watched him.
He looked as bad as Isaiah Prince.
Huh?
He looked as bad as Isaiah Prince.
Nah, Isaiah Prince looked better than him. Like, Isaiah Prince got waived and went on to become a starter in the NFL.
That's actually true. He did not a good starter.
Not a good starter, but he was one.
Yeah.
Coleman.
It wasn't it for the Bengals?
Cincinnati Bengals, yeah.
Yeah.
Started on their Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
But Larnell Coleman, and that's one thing. Let me say this, because you know, people who actually follow me and pay attention, they know I am an honest person. After the first week of camp, people asked me, Skylar Thompson gonna make this team? And I was like, no, not sponge worthy.
I told you I like him. Him.
Just didn't see it. Just didn't see it. Practice squad guy, you know, develop him, see what happens, see where it goes. Just another Reed Sinnett, Brandon Doty, just a guy who throws balls in practice. Okay?
Oh, he's more arm-wise, he's more gifted than both those guys.
Yeah, he's all right.
And Doty and Reed Sinnett,
but no, he's got moxie. Week two, dude was like, okay, you think I'm not sponge worthy? All right, let me show you. Killed it all week.
Yeah.
Then we get to the third week, joint practices. I didn't watch the offense the first day because you had to pick. You can watch both. So I watched the defense, and then I watched the offense yesterday. I watched the defense the first day, saw Miami's defense really force Brady into retirement. Brady was just very frustrated, very something, like you could tell something was going on. He was just not like feeling it. He's like, nah, I want to do this. Then yesterday I watched the offense. Skylar Thompson, bro, I am so excited to see him. I am like going to be grabbing my popcorn to watch him play on Saturday, because he just makes things happen. It's
going to become a problem, Omar.
No, it's not going to become a problem.
Because you will no longer be able to stash him.
No. He's got to make your 53 now at this point.
That's my point. And by the way, if he develops, because what I was told in the building is they viewed him as a backup quarterback. So if they could hide him on the practice squad, develop him this year, next year they lose Teddy, they can elevate him and use him wildcat and other things, because he does have some athleticism.
He don't got no athleticism, goddamn wildcat.
Yeah, he does enough for wildcat stuff. But anyway, the point is, now he has outplayed the expectations to a point that you may not be able to stash him.
Oh, you won't.
And now listen to this. You might be able to trade Teddy if he continues to progress by the deadline. If somebody needs a quarterback to make up for the boneheads losing a couple of your picks down the line, you might be able to get a late round pick for Teddy for some desperate team that needs a little help at quarterback.
Man, boneheads losing picks. I love how you paint that illustration.
They are. I mean, what do you want me to do? By the way, how tight are you with Jennifer Ross?
Bro, I ain't covering that team no more, so I don't worry about it.
By the way, Dougie Fresh wants to ask you, this is the final thing, we'll wrap it up this. Omar, from your 1st and 10, since this is the last day, what Dolphin player, since you were on the beat, would you want to have your back in a bar fight?
Oh, it's got to be Mike Pouncey.
Okay, Mike Pouncey.
I know Mike Pouncey ride or die. So that's a good question. I totally forgot about 1st and 10. Yes, that is my traditional 1st and 10 question. I think Mike Pouncey was the clubhouse leader, and Mike Pouncey will fight somebody for you. No question about it. No doubt about it. And he's slim and trim, looks like a linebacker now. Like I'm always proud of Mike. I'm always proud of Mike. And I thought about Mike earlier this week when I was thinking like,
oh, we lost. Oh, we lost him. We lost the feed. It's probably what it is.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, we got you there.
Sorry,
We got you
sorry
there.
about that.
Tell him not to call during our damn segment.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's my wife.
so I know that you're not working on anything at the Sun Sentinel now.
No,
So
I
what
actually
are?
am. I actually am.
Oh,
I
you
actually
are.
am. Monday
Okay.
we'll do my final X's and Omar at noon.
Okay. Right.
I'm writing 10 things that you need to look for in the exhibition game. You know, guys aren't playing, but here's what you need to look for.
Sure.
Channing Tindall, like the light bulb ain't coming on yet, bro. So just watch him play. Check out his special teams role if you want to see your highest draft pick. Hunter Long, you know, guys like that. Hunter progress, and he's making progress. I told you Monday is final episode of X's and Omar at noon. And then I'm gonna write something from the scrimmage. I mean the game. But other than that, yeah, man, that's it. And then straight time athlete. I don't know who is upcoming this next Monday, but I can tell you that I will be on. I think I got to go to the hospital now, but I don't know if I'll ever be let out. I will. I should be on radio.
Why are you going to the hospital? You're not going to be let out. What the hell's happened?
Right now I'm having a prostate issue, and there's no urologist that will see me. And basically, to figure out what the hell is going on, I got to go to the emergency room.
Okay. All right. That might be a little too much information, but that's all right. Let's hope you're good, and let's hope the prostate works itself out.
I'm at that age.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Scary stuff.
We're at older stages, so don't worry about it. We can relate.
Every man in his 40s can relate right now. So
Yeah. No, we all can relate with you. 4 or 5 trips to the bathroom in the middle of the night. We can all relate with you.
Oh man.
It is. All right. Hang in there, brother. We'll catch up next week. Enjoy the game tomorrow, my friend. I appreciate you.
All right. Talk to you later.
You got it. Omar Kelly and our EJDConstruction.com Miami Dolphins prostate report.